Should we make his tail flat? There we go. Right, go on then. You're the fish. You're the fish. You have to put your finger in his nose like this and drag him round the table. And I've got to try and catch him with my rod. No, you've got to keep him on the table. Oh, is he strong enough to pull away? I've caught him by the tail. I can't, look. Oh, my rod's broken. Oh no. My rod has been turned into something else. Right, let's try and catch him. Go on, fish, swim away, swim away. You're going to get dizzy going in circles. Uh-oh, he's fallen off the waterfall.
What up, guys? Today we're cooking cookies.
Who for?
My parents.
Why?
Skibbity. I don't know.
Christmas gift. Making them Christmas cookies, aren't we? Maybe crack that over your cup rather than over the floor. You don't want to go all the way round, otherwise you'll end up with shell everywhere. That's it. Get your fingers in. Well done.
In a minute.
Oh, you've got to get those bits out. A couple of bits. Did very well though. This was the worst kept Christmas secret. So these were the dummy run ones as a decoy for the parents. Ella! Oh, it's cold and windy. You can probably hear on the mic. That's warming me up nicely. I'm going to do a little quick catch up with you before I head off. Ella's now snoozing after her walk. I'm drinking my tea. I've just had a couple of nice chocolates. They've left me a nice Christmas gift, which is really sweet, with some chocolates in it for the family to share and a Christmas card. So it's been, I've barely vlogged, to be fair. I'm now up to date. So this video that you are seeing will be going up on Friday the 20th, and it is currently Friday the 20th. So I've finally caught up with where I'm at, because I wanted to get back to not being 2 weeks behind on my videos. So I've barely filmed anything, mainly because I was having a bit of a break, but also, excuse me, I think the dishwasher might have finished, but I'm going to leave that. But mainly because I wanted Christmas to be current. So when I film stuff over Christmas and share it with you, it will be Christmas and not 2 weeks into the new year or something stupid like that. So, hi, welcome to the present day. Take a moment, take a pause. Have we stopped to that nice Christmas break, or are we still working up to Christmas Eve? And if you have stopped, take a deep breath. Enjoy. Anyway, what was I going to say to you? I was going to catch up. So Lee's mum was not healing. 3 weeks after her tumble she had, which was nearly 6 weeks ago, she wasn't healing. So she went in for an operation. First one was cancelled because they had too many emergencies. Second one, which was the week after, she was seen, she was done. We are 2 weeks into her healing now, and she can shower and things like that, which she was struggling to do before. We've still got Bonnie Dog, which is her dog that she tripped over and got herself into this situation in the first place, because Bonnie does get under your feet. We've noticed that. We're doing a lot of training with Bonnie at the moment, hoping that when she goes back to Lee's mum, this training will stick with her. And the training we're doing is making her sit out of the kitchen when we're in the kitchen, and generally not having her under our feet when we're doing things like in the kitchen, which is where she fell it, especially when food's being made. So when we make the boys' food, that as in the dogs, we have this invisible line in the kitchen. There's actually is a line on the floor, but it's the threshold going from the kitchen to the hallway. And we make them sit on the outside, and we make them sit, and we make them wait. And we do the same when we're cooking and when we're eating. Old dog, new tricks. She is quite an old dog, and we are teaching her new tricks. So she's not getting it all the time, but she is learning it. And I think having the boys there, she's learning what they are doing is what she's meant to be doing. The other thing that's happened is she started to play with toys. And I'm having to tell her she can't take toys out of the house because she tries to carry them out with her when we go for walks or we go up to work. And I've just been chatting with Lee's mum. She said she's never been interested in toys. But again, I think because she's with younger dogs and they play a lot with toys and they've always got something that they're chewing or running around with or tugging on, that she's now seeing that toys can be fun. So she's got like a puppy-like air about her these days. And the other thing is she's losing some weight, which is good, because obviously things have got to a state, I think, where she couldn't be walked very much because Lee's mum's knees are shot. She's got bad arthritis. And so I think in general things were just becoming too much. And so she wasn't getting the exercise and was probably getting more treats as a compensation for not being able to go out. I think probably his mum felt a bit guilty and so was giving her more treats than she probably should have had. So the good thing is she is losing weight. We didn't weigh her, but I mean, and she's still overweight, but there is a significant difference. She's getting a lot more exercise. She loves her walks. She is loving being with other dogs. She doesn't take any nonsense. But at the same time, she's very good with other dogs. So she doesn't take any nonsense, but she's also not one that will start something, if you see what I mean, unless food's involved. We have had a couple of moments, but she's put Timmy in his place. And Timmy actually did need somebody who was prepared to stand up to him a little bit. So that's actually helped the dynamics at home a little bit, because he does get grumpy and he can be a bit of a pain. And for the most part, he's so much better than he was when hugely better than he was. He doesn't go for his brother hardly ever now. And if he does, it'll usually be over something like food. But even that is minimal now. But what we're finding is that she will put him in his place. So that's the situation with the dogs. That is the situation with Lee's mum. My mum is doing so much better. So I think I had talked about a lot recently that health-wise, I felt she was deteriorating and I was getting quite worried about her because she wasn't getting out much. She was always tired. She always felt sick. Her tinnitus was bad. She wasn't, what's the word I'm looking for? She wasn't thriving, I think is the word I'm looking for. She wasn't thriving. And that was sad to see. And I really worried that we'd got to a point where her health was just going to be on a more of a downward slope. And honestly, I think, well, she said she felt the same. And that's horrible to think that your quality of life is significantly changing and you feel sick all the time. And I didn't want that for her. But she went to a herbalist. She's used herbalists in the past through her menopause, actually, which was really helpful. Was it a health food? I think it was like a herbalist health food shop that we have in town. And spoke to them, and they have offered her or suggested supplements, which she's now taking. And she's reduced some of the things she shouldn't have been having, which I think is milk and wheat. She's reduced a lot of the milk and wheat in her diet. And she's thriving again. She was out with me, like I said, on one of my videos a week or so ago. That must have been last week. She spent 5 hours out with me on a Sunday. We did lunch and we went to the spiritual fair. I can't remember the last time Mum did 5 hours out anywhere, to be fair. She's enjoying the allotment. She's getting out in her garden more. She's been sorting out the house. And in the new year, she's starting an art class. So it's really lovely because she's getting out there and she's doing things. And I'm really pleased and I'm really proud that she's made those changes. And I don't know if the fact that she could see that Lee's mum was losing her mobility and seeing how you know, was hearing us talking about that, and I think, I don't know, I wonder if some of that conversation maybe made her think a little bit about, I might be wrong, about how yeah, you know, how easy it would be to lose mobility, and kind of gave her the kick, I think, maybe to make some changes. I don't know. She's probably watching this. I don't know, Mum, did it make any difference? Did that affect you at all? Or is it just that you were like, I'm done with this now? And yeah, she's made some real positive changes, and she's got her fight back, and I'm really proud of her for that. It's really good to see. So that's another weight off my mind, because I was worrying about, we all were beginning to worry about her, as in me and my sisters. Right, so that's parents. What else? I've got 10, 11 days off. I'm going to have a cat pop in between Christmas and the New Year, twice a day, but it's only in the next village along, so that just gets me out of bed in the morning. We've just got time, and it's going to be so nice to just have time at home with my family. We've got Brendan coming for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. It's going to be so lovely. I managed to get a lot of the food shopping for the Christmas food shop, because that's another thing I hadn't really prepared. I've been so disorganised for Christmas this year, and that's because I've been so busy with my multiple jobs. So actually, I'm feeling really good, because I went to Waitrose, and oh, that's a bit pricey, isn't it? M&S and Waitrose, oh my goodness, the food is amazing, worth the money, but it's not cheap. But having said that, Waitrose have got some amazing deals on their like party foods, and the party food type stuff, which is really good for Boxing Day or for nibbly lunches, or if you've got people popping over, or even for New Year. They've got some really cool stuff like the Father Christmas bow buns, and if you're into it, they've got like tempura prawns, and they've just got some really interesting meals as well. Well, not meals, but items. And we like that sort of picky stuff over Boxing Day and Lee's birthday, which is the day after Boxing Day. And between the Christmas and New Year period, we love to have that stuff in the freezer or in the fridge, and we can just choose food we wouldn't normally eat. So I picked up 2 lots of the 3 for 2s. And then they also are doing Christmas dinner food. So roast potatoes that are already part cooked and then done in fat, and then you, like goose fat, and then you re-cook them. So they're like twice cooked crispy potatoes, and cauliflower cheese and things like that I could easily make, but I'm cheating, and I've got good quality alternatives now, and they were buy one get one half price, and most of those were either £6 or £8 for a big tray, which would feed all 4 of us easily, because it's parts of meals. So it was 2 for buy one get one half price, and like I said, they were either £6 or £8 depending on what it was you got, and I guess you paid the most expensive one and then got the cheaper one half price, is what I'm expecting. Didn't really look at the receipt. So now all I need to do is get the turkey and a broccoli. I didn't get the broccoli because I felt that when I went and got this yesterday, that's Thursday, I felt that the broccoli might not be at its best by the time we hit Wednesday next week. So I'm getting the broccoli later. The carrots I've got because they're fine. And Yorkshire puddings, they're all in the freezer now. Again, cheated with the Yorkshire puddings. Got big ready-made ones you can just chuck in for the last 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is, in the oven. So I'm feeling more organised. And speaking of being organised, I've just been chatting to you for 12 minutes. So this video is going up tonight, so I'm going to edit this video when I get home, have a cup of tea with Lee and Kenzie. And then at 2 o'clock I need to head off for my last Joseph session of the year, but I'll put that in the next video. And I will see you lovely lot probably tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm not doing a chatty video. Tomorrow is going to be a Christmas lights video. Hold on, no, not tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. I'll put it up either Saturday or Sunday. It's going to be a Christmas lights video. I have walked around a local village called Chinner, and the light displays that people in the houses have put up have been amazing. Really gone to town they have. They've done a great job. So I had a long walk. I'm going to put it to music, and it'll just be a nice Christmas feel video either tomorrow or Sunday. And I've also got my advent calendar that I've been doing, so I'm hoping you're enjoying that. I've got a bit silly. I was keeping it very factual, but in the last couple of videos I've started to get a bit silly and in the Christmas mood, haven't I? Drawing things all over my video. So if you've not watched that, I do have my crystal advent calendar opening videos that have been going up every night and will continue to go up every night until Christmas Eve. Thank you very much for supporting me. I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas. And hopefully I will have a video up for Monday, but I might not. And so this may well be the last video you get before Christmas. And if that's the case, have an amazing Christmas. Thank you, you lovely lot, for being awesome. Thank you for supporting my channel. And I will see you all at Christmas.